Hi guys, welcome to my first Halloween tutorial for 2015. I'm really excited to share this tutorial with you because it is a full tutorial. I'm going to be going over the entire costume, the hair, as well as the makeup to get you this Jasmine look. I wanted to go with a little bit of a different feel for Jasmine, but still keep some aspects the same as the Disney character Jasmine. So I'm really excited to share this with you, so I want you guys to keep watching this video. Thank you to Adore Me for sponsoring this video and providing the beautiful lingerie. But if you want to learn how to get this Halloween look, then please keep on watching. Okay guys, so the first thing that we're gonna do is make the costume. As you can see here, I literally just put my leg down on this fabric and I measured my leg that way. You wanna make sure that when you're measuring just a little bit over the amount that you think. You don't want to do it exact, mostly because we're going to be ruching the end by the ankle, and we're also going to be ruching the top of the pants as well. I referred a lot back to this one video that I found on YouTube of this girl that made Jasmine pants. My pants are going to look a little bit different than hers, but I did refer to her video to figure out how to make the pants, how to cut them, etc, etc. And as you can see here, I did use a lot of fabric and a lot of these little pins. The pins helped a lot, especially if you have a carpet or a rug. I pinned it right into the rug so that it didn't move and it was steady and everything like that. I wasn't looking for this outfit or these pants to be 110% perfect, so I wasn't too worried about it, but I did make sure that I left a little room for mistakes, so I made everything a little bit bigger than it should be. So right here I'm taking the smaller piece and the bigger piece and I'm just going to sew them in the middle. Like I said, I'm going to link the video that I referred to for the pants down below and also in the blog post so that you guys can get more of an idea of how I made these pants. The really important thing, especially with this sheer fabric that I used, you can't, I didn't even realize it, but you can't use like string or sewing stuff. It has to be clear. So I grabbed a clear spool of thread and that's how I sewed everything. I sewed everything by hand. It was a pain in the butt. So if you know how to use a sewing machine, God bless you. I wish I had my mom with me because she would have sewed this whole so all of the stuff that I used to create these pants and this outfit is from Joann's fabric. I just picked it up. I probably went there about four or five times in total. So what I'm doing here, this is the really cute bra and panties that I got from Adore Me. I just took some fabric glue and some fabric glitter and I wanted to cover up all of that white detailing on the bra and panties only because I knew that the stuff that I'd be using to go over on top would be sheer, and I know that Jasmine's colors were really a lot of gold and a lot of blue. So I wanted to keep that theme going and it ended up looking really, really amazing. So I was very, very happy about that. So right here I'm showing you how to create the pants. So you're kind of creating both pant legs and then you're going to attach the pant legs to each other at that little top part that's hanging out. And I kind of did this at the same time. It came along, guys, this took a very long time, but I think that it came out to probably my best ability with what I had. And I'm really happy about that. So I'm just speeding it up here. I am sewing the legs together to finally turn into an actual leg. And then after we've sewed the legs together, we're gonna move on to the butt and the crotch area and we're gonna sew those parts together. doing here is creating a stitch at the bottom. I'm folding the bottom of the leg in, or bottom of the pant in, so that I can create an opening for some elastic to go through and tighten and ruche up so that it holds on the ankle. So all I'm doing is sewing around and creating an opening for the elastic to go through, and then I'm going to push the elastic through, which, let me tell you, was probably the biggest pain in the butt ever. And now I'm jumping back to the bra. So the bra was probably the best part, my favorite part. As you can see, the bra is glittered already, and what I did was I took all of the fabric, the extra fabric, and I just ruched it in the middle and then brought it out to the sides of the bra and ruched it to the sides. And I'm just pinning it right now and sewing, and then taking the pins out as I sew it and making sure it's all nice and ruched. The gold glitter looks so gorgeous underneath the sheer material, and I was so excited with how the outcome came, and I was so excited with the way that the bra looked. Right here I'm adding a little bit of detailing. I tried to use some liquid stitch, some fabric glue, and it just wasn't sticking correctly, probably because of the material that I was using. So I just ended up sewing everything on. And I found this, I honestly was walking through Joann's and found this little fabric right here and just went with it. And I was like, this is cute. And I bought it and it looks amazing. So I used that to go around the sides of the bra, and then I also found a gold button to place right in the middle. I also noticed that Jasmine had some really unique sleeves on her costume, or on her outfit. So what I did was I took some more of that material and I placed it on the bra straps, and then had some of the gold that I used on the pants on the sides of the arms. So kind of like if your bra straps fell. Also, another part that I didn't show in this video, because it is the same exact method as the ruching in the bottom of the pants by the ankle, was the belt part. Basically, I just got a thicker elastic and I just did the whole method of folding the top of the pants over, slipping the belt through, but instead of sewing it at the end straight, I sewed it in a triangle or to an angle, so that the angle, or the very front part of the pants, went down a little bit and the sides of the pants went a little bit higher. So that is really all I did for the costume. If you have any questions, please let me know, but there's going to be an immense amount of details on my blog. But I hope you guys enjoyed the costume part. Let's move on to the makeup. The first thing I'm going to start out with is my Smashbox primer water. This is going to help keep my foundation and everything on my face locked in and sealed in so that it doesn't go anywhere Halloween night. Once I've waited for that to dry, I'm going to be applying my NYX Shine Killer Primer. This is going to kill all of that shine all over my face so that we have a nice flawless finish. For my foundation, I'm going to be using two foundations from L'Oreal. This is the True Match Lumi foundation in W6, and this is the True Match foundation in W4. I'm going to do 3 parts W6 and 2 parts W4 to get my perfect foundation color. For under my eyes, I'm going to be using my Boo Boo Concealer in medium. I'm going to set my entire face with my Palliado translucent powder. Then with my NYX HD finishing powder in Banana, I'm going to use this to highlight and set underneath my eyes. For my bronzer, I'm going to be using the Smashbox Cosmetics Shape Matters palette. In this palette, there are 2 bronzers, and I'm going to be using a mixture of the 2 of them to bronze up my face and make it look a little more like Jasmine's skin. For blush, I'm going to be using MAC's Desert Rose. for highlight, I'm going to be using Jaclyn Hill and Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop. For brows, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pro Palette, but in this palette, I'm just going to be using the dark brown powder. Once I fill my brows in with the brow powder, I'm going to take the Dip Brow Pomade in the same color, dark brown, and I'm just going to fill in the ends. For the eyes, I'm going to be using my Stay Down Straight Primer from Benefit to keep my shadows on all night. For my shadows, I'm going to be using my Lorac Pro Palette 2. The first shadow that I'm going to be using is this cream colored shadow called Buff, and then in the crease I'm going to be putting the LT Brown. Then jumping into my Lorac Unzipped Gold Palette, I'm going to be taking a little bit of the Unlocked color as well as the Unlimited color to the lid and the inner corner. And then to deepen up the eye just a little bit, I'm going to be taking Unwind. To line my eyes, I'm going to be using Kat Von D's Tattoo Liner, and then I'm going to be applying my favorite Demi Lashes. Once I've applied my lashes, I'm going to put on some Roller Lash Mascara from Benefit. And to brighten up the eyes, I'm going to be using this Makeup Forever Shadow Stick in S52. And finally, to finish off this makeup look, I'm going to put on some lip liner from Rimmel. This guy is in the color Epic. On top of the lips, I'm going to be using my NYX Whipped Fouet in Cocoa Bean. And now let's move on to the hair. So for the hair, I'm going to be putting in my Bellamy hair extensions. These are the Magnifica 24-inch extensions in dark brown. And Jasmine's hair is really thick, so I'm going to be putting all 10 wefts into my hair. So I'm just gonna go ahead and separate my hair and put all of the wefts in. So once I've put all of the wefts into my hair, I'm going to go to the top, right in the front, and I'm going to tease this hair just a little bit. So I want to separate my hair right down the middle, and then I'm going to take all of my hair and bring it to one side. I'm going to make sure that my part is in the middle, and I just want to pin my hair to that one side, and I'm going to pin this part of my hair back, and this is going to help us create that little bit of volume that Jasmine has in her hair, the front. So once I've pinned those, I'm going to take a hair tie and I'm going to tie my hair into a ponytail. And then I'm going to be taking another ponytail and bringing it up about to here. Pulling it through and then just tightening it a little bit and pulling it out so it makes this little ball. So once you're done with that part of the hair, I have this little ribbon that I just got at the craft store. I decided to do a little bit of a different look and not go with the classic Jasmine. So I'm just going to put this in my hair like this and pin it back. and then I'm just gonna let that hang right there, and then I'm going to put on the rest of my outfit and some accessories, and I'll be right back to show you the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial on this Jasmine costume and makeup and hair, of course. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to check out down below for all of the details. Thank you again to Adore Me for sponsoring this Halloween tutorial. I hope to see you guys in the next Halloween tutorials. I'll see you later. Bye! Mwah! A whole new world.